welcome to the stream. My name is Lee. E-vibes today? I don't honestly know. Um, um, I also am waiting for painkillers to kick in, so if I'm acting a little weird, that's why. Hurts to eat, but I'm also hungry. But I need food, so we're, trying to negotiate that. I wanted to stream though because I haven't actually streamed in I'm only doing one. We're okay. So I'm gonna start trying to do a little bit of typing up because I know Macy. Even Expectus. Staten. Right, we're working on Staten. He's a wizard, he's a druid. He's an animal companion, hang on. He's a horse. Dusty. We got all his stats. He's level 18. Did we put that down? That was a level 18. 3 wizard. 15 druid, 3 wizard, wields quarterstaff, no armor. Alright. Alright, we'll start with the basics. So that's +2. Also +2. I think he's dodge with extra +1. Constitution's +3. It's very. Intelligence is +5. Wisdom is +6. Charisma is only +3. Yeah. Locked out in the stat department. Sorry. I am. Okay. So we got stuff like the base attack bonus. I'm gonna just start adding. We're putting it here. I hope you're all doing well today. I hope you're all doing better than I am today. Looks like we're not gonna have anyone in chat, and that's okay. I think I'm managing okay without anyone in chat, but promise I stream, I'm streaming, I haven't streamed in too long. Well, I missed yesterday because I was traveling. What's his base attack? It's +12. Flash. Plus 6 plus 1 plus 2 because of strength and dex are both 2, so I think it's quarterstaffs are. I don't know if he has weapons finesse or not, but either way it's +2. Alright. I'm not rolling anything, I'm typing, but hi! I'm not gonna cheat on dice rolls. Promise, cross my heart. I have a toothache. So, I'm eating anyway because I can't not eat dinner. And then just waiting for the painkillers to kick in. How are you doing today, though? Hopefully you're doing better than me. Exactly. I don't even think I'm going to roll anything, but you're right. I will not cheat because you're here to keep me honest. Fortitude save. Is plus 13. See, I'm trying not to show the boss at the top of my head too much. But it's hard because I have to type all this stuff up, you know? Fortitude. Reflex. On the other hand, I do have to type, you know, this stuff has to get typed up eventually. So it's good that I'm typing. Okay. Good to know. Hang on. Let me test something. Good to know. Always very good to know. Okay, let me do save. Okay, let me look on my end. Logi, Mike Ox, Shetty Mike. Alright, well, it's turned up maximum on my end. Let me check something. Try that. Is that a little better? Yeah, is that better? Okay. Okay. So I just had the gain kind of a little low on the mic. I turned the gain up a little, so... Of course, that means that if there's background noise, like crumpling paper or something, you'll hear it more, but... It is what it is. I was not there last night on Blue. Oh, apparently, yeah. I do want to see that. I am very far behind, though. My teeth feel better, too, though. I think the painkillers are kicking in. I like that. That is good. Of course, as soon as I say that, it's going to start getting worse again, so. But, reflex. Oh, right. Staten's reflex. Plus 8. Alright, well, I'm glad John's doing okay. At the very least. I don't know what happened, but at least John's doing okay. That's the main thing. Hola! ¿Cómo estás? Plus 18. Will saves are plus 18, and there's plus 2. I'm typing up... Actually, I think I lied on my Majiggy What's It. Shame to say. I am typing up Pathfinder, not Dungeons and Dragons. There's gotta be... Okay, we're gonna put the plus 2 in parentheses, and then I'll figure out what the heck I meant it to be. I wasn't there. Hi! Yes. No, it's... No worries. Work is important. Believe me, I know. I was there all day today. Working stuff. How it goes. Yeah. Which is why I wasn't at the feat skills. Spell slots, familiar, and alright. Boom. Let's see. Feats and skills. Feats. One is alertness. Always good to have extra. I think it gives you bonuses on your stuff like perception and checks. Let's see. Oh, +4 on perception and sense motive. Ooh. Thirsty, that would be cool. We're just the one I'm running. It is pretty awesome. But that's why you start with doing games on Discord. And that is, I started playing online because of quarantine. I wouldn't have found out about Rory's game if I weren't, starved for human interaction, going through all of the freaking things. And if I didn't find Rory's game, I wouldn't have started watching Blue Box. And if I hadn't started watching Blue Box, I wouldn't have met you and everyone else, and I wouldn't have, ended up with the vibe. Endurance. Endurance is a great feat to have. But yeah. So I do appreciate having you find friends for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Which I realized that if it's confusing if you... Sig basically said that he was trying to talk a friend of his into trying to play Thirsty Sword Lesbians because she couldn't leave the house and missed people. And I'm trying to get better about saying what people are saying on the chat in case someone can't hear. Endurance. Oh, yes. Nope. Endurance is actually Dusty's feat. Scribe Scroll. Aha! Yes. I do have the Thirsty Axe Lesbians well, that's not good. Because if your email's invalid, and that's the whole thing. Okay. Good to know. Apparently you stumbled across Brunhild's old character sheet while looking for things. Okay. Yeah, having an invalid email and then having your website go invalid is definitely not something you want to happen, especially when you have a really cool website going with, like, the forums and stuff. Ooh. But you got it sorted, hopefully. I think you might have, because I remember I posted earlier today something on your website, which was a story about Valdez and trying to beat Issa at her own game and then actually getting genuinely curious about random stuff. Alright, well, I didn't see that because I was working on writing up Dagmar's reply. I'm writing several stories with Sig where we go back and forth, and I replied to one of them, but apparently I need to reply to the other one as well. I'm working on that. But that's what the +2 is. Okay. That's from Iron Will. Iron Will is a thing. Yes, Iron Will. We got Natural Spell. Okay, so this feat is the most important feat that any character can have. Well, I shouldn't say the most important feat, but it is a clutch one for druids. Natural Spell allows you to cast spells while in wild shape, which is... I'm trying not to look down too much. I could do that. Silent Spell. So, can cast spells without verbal components, and can cast spells without somatic components. That's the thing about meta magic in Pathfinder as opposed to 5th edition, is that any caster can learn meta magic. It's not limited to sorcerers, and you can, it doesn't eat up a resource so much as just makes your you have to get this higher level spell slot to cast the meta magic spell. And if you're not a spontaneous caster, you have to prep the meta magic spell ahead of time, which is kind of annoying, but still really handy. Widen Spell, yeah, basically he just has a bunch of meta magic, and Large Spell. Large Spell just makes more damage, I believe. Widen, of course I'll double check, but Widen, broadens the range, whereas Enlarge, I think, makes it more powerful, I want to say. I'll double check those, actually, but let me go and do skills. And the Painkiller, I do not mind the distractions. It's always good to have someone in the peanut gallery, as it's called, popping in to say stuff. But, yeah, absolutely, if you need to work. That's very fair. So nice not to have the pain. Painkillers are a miracle of modern science, and I really appreciate them. Okay. Let's get some skills here. Climb, which is 10 ranks, and a +3 because it's a druid's, and then a +2 because strength. I know I'm trying to write Pathfinder stuff, but also the whole point of doing this on stream is so I can have a cool conversation with you guys on the side. Which, this guy is pretty good at climbing and swimming, which is useful. Let's see. And then we have, Sense Motive. Sense Motive, which is 17, and it's not a class skill, but there's a +6 because it's wisdom based, and an extra +4 because of the feat, which we can add. That's what alertness does. It gives you a +4 on all. Well, it gives you a +2, and then if you have more than 10 ranks, it gives you a +4. So, you know. And yeah, very meta magic. Well, only has 4 meta magic options. But, you know, it's good to have options. Especially if you're smart, you give yourself stuff like that. Perception. Which is 15 and then plus 0 and then... Oh no! Perception actually is a class skill. So, there you go. And then plus 4 for the feat. True. Improved Counterspell is a meta magic because it's not... Counterspell is different than... It's not just a spell of itself. So it's a whole different thing. It needs the skill. Natural Spell, I wouldn't say was meta magic. Natural Spell just means you can cast in wild shape. I wouldn't... That's barely meta magic. So, I mean, I would say that personally, I would say Natural Spell really doesn't count as meta magic. You know? Perception. Survival. That's an important one for a druid. 15. Plus 3. Six wisdom. And then plus 2 from being a druid. Exactly. Sometimes people are just mostly dead. Knowledge nature. Uh, 15. With a plus 3 because it's a thing, and a plus 2 to 5 because it's intelligence, not wisdom based. And then a plus 2 because druid. Okay, now we have to do this a little bit. Knowledge, okay. Arcana. What do you know about nature? What do you know about magic? Apparently equal amounts, although... And then plus 3 and then plus 5. But no druid bonus for knowledge. Arcana. Which makes sense. Oh, right. Hang on. Let me fix the Majiggy what's it. There. Fixed it. What's that? I don't think that was you. I think that was just me. I stopped the beeping, though, because I know it bugs you. Ooh. Alright, Arcana. Heal. Basic, mundane medical skills. Always useful. Like what to do about toothaches. Which is a very handy-dandy skill set. Also, you can't use lidocaine for toothaches. It doesn't work. Mostly because lidocaine is liquid and you have to apply it topically, and applying on the inside of your mouth makes your tongue feel weird. Do not make the same mistake I did. Essentially. Okay, that's healing. And then knowledge, geography. Geography. I don't think I've ever had a character, as a DM, had my characters make a knowledge geography check, but it's a useful skill set in case we ever need it. Geography. Let's see, knowledge. Religion. I got distracted because McCall was swimming around and popped, swimming up to the top half of the tank so I could see him above the screen. He's my good little fish, and I worry, you know. They are still alive. And Amethyst is not dead, so I guess the bet's suspended for now. The bet was I couldn't keep them alive. Uh-huh. Yes. I feel like you don't lose that much weight when you shave. Maybe that's just me. Sorry, that's a completely non sequitur if you can't see the chat, but oh, sorry. I'm not picking on that. Okay. At the very least, we'll have gotten the feats and skills done. So that's something. And I feel much better now that my tooth isn't killing me, you know? Stealth. Sneaky sneak. 12 ranks of sneaky sneak. Which is very useful. Mm-hmm. Okay, 12 ranks of Sneaky Sneak, which is not a class skill for druids or wizards, but does get an extra dex bonus. And then, let's see. Disabled Device is a good one. It's basically how to... No, device is an E. I know I shouldn't be picking at this, but it's hard not to. Device with an E. Device is 10 ranks of it. Also not generally a wizard or druid skill. And then plus 2. Because I think it runs on and diplomacy. Not bluff, though, so... Oh, no. Bluff and handle animals as well. There are just a lot of spells. Hang on. Diplomacy. That's an L in there. Diplomacy is 12. And then it is not a class skill, and plus 3 because it's charisma based. Let's see, we got bluff. I'm gonna put, yeah, bluff and diplomacy can go next to it. That's fine. Bluff, 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 bluffing. Boop. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Knowledge checks are... Sorry, I wasn't keeping it down on the chat. Knowledge checks are always a double-edged sword in games. You can add them in, but most of the time it's just flavor stuff and a waste of skill points. But if you can make them if you make them needed, missing important checks can really hose an adventure. I mean, true. I personally like having knowledge skills because then the DM has to tell me lore, and I really appreciate extra lore. So I'm willing to sink the points in for extra lore. Plus, you can, as a DM, make it in such a way that if the check, if you succeed in the check, it makes it easier for you, but there's a way to do what you need to do if you don't have the right check. It's just that much harder. And you don't... Yeah, that's the plan. Although sometimes making... figuring out what to do if your players botch a check is interesting. And sometimes if they make the check, they know they botched the check, and it's interesting, and it gives them a problem on the roleplay side, because then they have to feign ignorance, and you know, it's just an interesting roleplay opportunity. I love knowledge checks, honestly. 10. Bluff skills. Not as good at lying as he is at convincing people with the truth, which is always useful. Bluff. Handle animal. Handle animal is an important skill. Yeah, 11. And +3. And, another +3, because it's class skill and charisma. Yeah, animal handling, or handle animal is charisma. That is the one of the few things that I think I appreciate about 5e over Pathfinder, is that they use wisdom for animal handling instead of charisma. And you know what? I get it, because animals and people have different vibes, and a lot of people who aren't good with people are good with animals. So I feel like the wisdom charisma change really highlights that. But, you know, that's just me. Okay. HPEC. Straight, human. Should mention he's a human. I don't think I officially need to, because I think he's one of Briar's siblings, but I probably should mention he's human. Alright, okay, that's all the skills. That's all this stuff. Alright, let's put the spell slots here. No. I just need to... Okay, we're gonna go with spell slots. Now here's the tricky part. Ready? Do we have... Let me see. We got... Druid. Oh, we have 2 separate sets of freaking... Okay, hang on. Wizards. Okay, so wizard slots. And then we can do that. Yeah, let's go with the wizard ones first. Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, so 4... No. Yeah. 4 cantrips. I don't know. I think you can probably use the spell. I'm pretty sure. Now this is just how I would rule it. But you that's a technical term. The number of spells you can prepare, as druids and wizards are both prep casters, is limited by the number of spells you can prepare from each spell list is limited by which class the spells are. But I would say you could swap out. You could use the druid spell slots to cast prepared wizard spells, and use the wizard slots to cast prepared druid spells, provided you're not casting wizard spells of a higher level than you actually know of wizard spells, if that makes sense. Yeah. I would say that's about, you can do that. I would allow that as a DM. You know what? No. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go. Druid Splots first. How many? 4 Orisons. Because. Orisons. Okay. How many? 6 first levels. Second levels. Yeah, hang on. Okay. So we get 6 second levels. Then we got, how many? 5 third levels. And 4 cantrips. There we go. So 5 third levels, 5 fourth levels. How many first level wizard spells? 4 first level and 1 4 first level. One evocation and 1 extra evocation spell slot per day. 1 first and 1 second level. So 1 extra per level, essentially. And then 5 fifth levels. And then 4 sixth levels. Then 2 second levels. Oops. Yeah, here we go. Five, 6 levels. 2 7th levels. One. And then an 8th level. And hang on. All right. I think that's all of them. Hey, we got to this whole page. This whole page. That's good. We can just hit save because you gotta hit save. Always gotta save. Save your work. So that's the spell slots, druid slots, wizard slots. Yes. Okay. What comes after that? Then there's Dusty and Ginger, the familiar, and so we're gonna go down to. Dusty is a horse. Horse male. Companion Dusty. Yeah, so here's an animal companion. It's Dusty, the horse. And then, okay, well then we'll start with his stats. Strength is, what's Dusty's strength is a lot more than 24. Which is a, +7. What? I'm starting to fall, fade, but this is good because I got an extra page farther away, toward all the other good stuff we have in this notebook that we're slowly but surely starting to type up. Which is why I do these type up streams every freaking Wednesday. Is because slowly but surely we're gonna type all this up. And, 18 dex is, only a +4. Only a +4. Constitution. Can you not hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. Constitution is 17, which is a +3. I don't know what went wrong. I mean, I didn't start talking any quieter, I don't think. And the setting is still at the same. Oh. So, is it because I'm slowed my talking down because I got quiet, or is it because of something on the mic end, do you think? Because I do tend to quiet down when I get tired. I'm trying to work on that. I'm working on it. I'm just trying to work on it. Constitution. Intelligence is 4. Hey. It might not work. What's the technical term? Having ADHD means your brain doesn't work right with stimulants. That's where the hypothetical of caffeine nap comes from. You have coffee and then you take a nap because the caffeine just messes with your brain just enough to make you tired. It's actually really cozy and great. Intelligence of 4. Boom, that's a minus. Hang on. If 8 is -1, 6 is -2, 4 is -3. Intelligence. I used to take dextroamphetamine medically prescribed, and it worked wonders. But it did not give me hyper energy. It just, you know, bumped me up a little bit and kept me focused. It was great, actually. I miss it, but, 12. I need to go, yeah, and what I need to do is go to see a psychiatrist so I can get all the meds, and then or I could just go through Planned Parenthood. Warhammer streams are pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And maybe, well, Saturday morning, I have the whole extra day off on Saturday. Like, I have all extra 6 hours because I'm not going into town because, reasons. It's because my blood protein level dipped too low, so I'm off for a week on, blood money, which means no trip in on Saturday. But I could run a Warhammer game if, well, what is Timberborn? You say bees would love Timberborn. Okay, bees biting people is very cool. It does sound right up Bee's alley. Bees being a person, a friend of the streams, and bees also being a type of animal that can bite people, apparently. Although I don't think of them as, I think of them more as stinging than biting, but yes, actually, SimTown, not SimCity, but SimTown, that was my jam growing up. That was one of the few games we had, and we used to play all the time, SimTown. But yeah. Yeah, I know what SimCity is. Okay, hang on. Wisdom. Charisma of 6. Oh, that's what Timberborn is. Charisma is 6, which is a -2. That's the last train coming in right now. Okay. Base attack bonus. Base attack bonus is 19. Is 9? No, only 9. I'm sure it is quite fun. +9 with an extra +7 because of strength bonuses. Then, fortitude is +11. Respectable. No. Alright. Almost, reflex +12. And will saves are +5. Is +5 and then +4 on enchantment saving throws. We'll just do +4 on enchantment. And something. I could use an exhaustion something. Need sleep is what I need. I mean, that's fair. Oof. Alright, I think We should. Okay. 12:15. I need to also do a thing. But I... Oh, hey, it says broadcasting. Okay, I need to do a thing before we go to bed tonight. But anyway, what I meant to say was thank you for coming to the stream. I always appreciate it. Yeah. Let's see who we raid. I think we're gonna raid Darling. Yeah, we're gonna raid Darling Creepshow. Pop in. Do Cyberdrunk Wednesday. Be awesome. I love you. And I will see you guys on the flip side.